Hello, this is a brief explanation of what my startup, Wise Jester, is building. That is the Intellectual and Immaterial Bank, or IIB. IIB is a network available online. Check the link in the description below. IIB is a network for computationally assisted search made for individuals and collaborations based on their cognitive data generated from their reactions to humor. By using IIB, they can find harmonious collaborators or improve their collaborations by addressing their needs with intelligence and knowledge. Humor is a complex cognitive phenomenon that takes place in the human mind and also in the brains of animals. Humor appreciation and humor generation are two huge directions in humor science. There is also a third thing called computational humor. Humor science, in an empirical, experimental way, studies connections that emerge across different areas of the brain when we crack a joke or create one. Humor is intense intellectual work, full of rules to be broken. Humor is about seeing relationships between seemingly unrelated things and the things untold. Forms of the connections vary because humor is a highly creative, generative form of activity of making sense. IIB has a model that employs humor and humor science to show the users their thinking and psychobehavioral data regarding how they see those seemingly unrelated things and the untold. In other words, the humor-based model of the IIB shows to the people their transitional thinking, which can be applied to make change processes more successful. Usually, change processes are spotted in the contexts of work and labor. IIB is oriented on professional environments to disrupt their siloed structures. Humor science provides correlations with a theory by Daniel Kahneman about thinking fast and thinking slow. The results that IIB returns to the individual include how the individual thinks in the mode of deeper thinking and instantly. Deeper thinking is usually activated when a conscious, well-thought decision is needed to be made. That happens when new information is received. In other words, the results of IIB show to the user how the user would think and act when he or she receives new information. IIB represents you as your own data, visualized. IIB doesn't ask you for your name, age, gender, photo, or other forms of facial data, because facial data doesn't describe you and how you think in transition. Whatever that will be proposed for you in the IIB system will be based on your data only. You are never compared with anybody. There are no rating systems in IIB because having that would be wrong, as eliminating diversity and creativity of the human mind in each individual case. IIB is for people and their collaborations. The individuals own their intellectual and immaterial capital. Although in the current monetary system it is organizations that are seen as the main units of the economy, those who make difference are always individuals with their own specific traits and strengths. In the IIB network, the individuals are always represented as their own strength. They supply the transitional thinking to move collaborative processes forward towards their meaningful visions. Collaborations, in turn, are always represented as needy and vulnerable. They are in demand of thinking in transition. A collaboration consists of at least two individuals and more. Since IIB is blind to names and other facial data, it is also blind to any facial data of the collaborations in the system. That provides every actor, be it an individual or a collaboration, with science-based objectivity of the results and the freedom of action. A collaboration can look for individuals from the entire world to address its vulnerabilities, or among the individuals from any previous endeavors related to the author of that collaboration, for the same purpose, that is, to address the vulnerabilities of the current collaboration. Also, the author of the collaboration can look for any harmonious individuals directly with himself or herself to strengthen up the process in lead. None of the looking and the found would ever get bored. Both sides receive more than they are capable of, according to their data, for their growth. Every user type, be it an individual or a collaboration, are given choices inspired by game theory. IIB facilitates what we know as holacracy. Holacracy stands on non-hierarchical collaborative forms where professionals complement each other. On IIB, the compositions are guaranteed in both intellectual and professional harmony. For every event of blind computational search, initiated either way by individuals or collaborations, at least 3 out of 5 knowledge domains requested will be covered, provided that there are users who have those in the network. Unique and complementary compositions emerge. Individuals can look for collaborations, and collaborations can look for individuals at any time. IIB respects symmetry. Holacracy is opposite to bureaucracy, which is hierarchical and considers creativity as risky, expensive, and highly uncertain. You can still use IIB even if you belong to the bureaucracy. IIB will cause its reorganization and disruption, because IIB detects and measures imagination as well. As an individual, you can be anybody, in between different jobs or projects, or an operative worker at a company or lab, or any other environment that should be open to new information. You may be a young person, unsure about your professional choices, but willing to get involved and learn. You may belong somewhere, or you may not. That doesn't matter. You want to be contacted on IIB, and you can change your mind and start your own collaboration. If you know that you are to lead people, processes, or projects as a business owner, a founder, a project owner, or somebody like that, then you can begin as an author of a collaboration. You can add the people you like at work manually, or you can use the blind computation by IIB, or both. You will see the vulnerabilities of the created collaboration and the strength of all its members. Intellectually harmonious composition and recomposition of people with at least 3 out of 5 knowledge domains requested shall navigate self-realization of the individuals as hybrid knowledge professionals. In the course of time, IIB will facilitate the emergence of more diversified hybrid knowledge jobs and industries. Companies that use IIB may be able to stand out from their competitors by providing more explicit, visionary services, whereas the individuals on IIB can always get involved to disrupt or as disruptors. Go ahead and try IIB in action. We will be thankful to you for your feedback. IIB is a game for long-term consequences and with highly immediate results. You are very welcome to the network of the Intellectual and Immaterial Bank by Wise Jester.